pẹ́pẹ́yẹ ti gbọ́mọ pọ̀n o pẹ́pẹ́yẹ ti gbọ́mọ pọ̀n. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ wá gbọ́ interview bàbá Mohbad àti àwọn Arise TV, kẹ́ wá gbọ́ wíríwíri ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu wọn o. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá yẹ pé ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ nìyí tí wọ́n ń darapọ̀ mọ́ mi ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò gidi mo fẹ́ kó like, kó share, kó follow, kó fún mi ní thumbs up, kó dẹ̀ subscribe sórí YouTube channel mi Arúgbó TV, kí n ba lè máa mú oríṣiríṣi gist wá fún yín tó ń lọ káàkiri orílẹ̀-èdè àgbáńláyé. Àwọn Arise TV wọ́n ti pe bàbá Mohbad o fún interview. Ṣé ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Arise TV yìí kan náà òun ni Wùnmí ló ti máa ń lọ rojọ́ bàbá Mohbad. Wọn ò tiẹ̀ jẹ́ kí bàbá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ jìnnà rárá. Nǹkan tó wà after ni pé kí ló fà á tí bàbá Mohbad fi ń bá Wùnmí jà? Kí ló fà á tí bàbá Mohbad tó fi ń béèrè ogún lọ́wọ́ Wùnmí? Kí ló fà á tí bàbá Mohbad ṣe ní pé kí Wùnmí lọ ṣe DNA? Kí ló wá fà á tí bàbá Mohbad tó fi ń wọṣọ Mohbad? Kí ló tún wá fà á tí bàbá Mohbad tó fi sin Mohbad ní kíákíá? Ẹ̀yin náà gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́nu wọn. Nǹkan tó dé wá dùn mí ni pé mi ò mọ òyìnbó fi sọ̀rọ̀. Àdánwò tí bàbá Mohbad náà ní nìyẹn o. Bàbá Mohbad ò lè express ara wọn pẹ̀lú òyìnbó rárá. Tó bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní kí bàbá Mohbad sọ Yorùbá ni, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ò bá tún dùn. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ṣáà máa manage ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní kí ló tún fà á tó ń búlì ọba? Èmi ò mọba náà o. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ṣáà mọ̀ pé ibẹ̀ ni ọba kan tí wọ́n ń dárúkọ yẹn, ibẹ̀ ló máa ń ná àti Wùnmí. Ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn Aríṣe àbí Aráìsì, ọ̀dọ̀ wọn ni wọ́n máa ń lọ. Ibẹ̀ ni àwọn ló máa ń bá wọn gbọ́rọ̀ wọn jáde. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ṣé bí mo sọ kẹ́lẹ́kẹ́lẹ́ yẹn ṣé ti gbọ́? Nǹkan tó fi fèsì bàbá Mohbad nìyẹn o. Nǹkan tó fi fèsì ọ̀rọ̀ mi tí ẹ rò pé ń gbà mo sáré gìrìgìrì. Mo rò pé tó àti fẹ́ rí ìdájọ́ òdodo. Nǹkan tí mo ṣe sẹ́nu bàbá Mohbad ṣì máa gbọ́. Wàláì tàláì. Kí bàbá Mohbad àwíjàre kan ò sí. Ọlọ́run gbọ́. Fẹ́ni tó lagi mọ́ lórí tó ń jà pátápátá. Àwíjàre kan ò sí o.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Joseph Aloba, the father to the late MOHBAD.
If you can just deal with the specific issues.
Okay.
Why did you bury him early? The autopsy report. When are you going to bury him again properly? What is the issue with Wunmi, his wife? Why are you worried about DNA? Why do you have issues wearing his clothes and with his mother and all of that? You have to be very specific.
Okay.
We are very limited.
Yes,
time.
yeah. Okay, I want you to be just give me those questions one by one because everything I've polluted. So where do I start from? Okay. The reason of burying him earlier is, in Yoruba land. That's the first one. But my intention is to keep the body at this mob. But there's no document. The police did not give me any police report. Ask me that two questions: that where is the police report? Why is the doctor report? I was unable to present any. So there's nothing for me to do that night. With the body, according to Yoruba land, I can PE that you take care of this thing. I'm going. Oh, that's.
Okay. What of DNA?
The DNA.
What of your quarrel with the wife?
Yeah, the DNA issue.
And quarrel over property.
So thank God for the corona. A lot of things have been hidden. I didn't know anything. But when we now begin narrate a story at the corona, that's where I hear from the wife of the deceased said the placenta wasn't given to me. Says it's then I'll be quarrel with her. And they had not put mine on all those kind of something. But from there, I now detected that there is something behind that.
Who didn't give the placenta to her?
With what I saw it, I didn't know. I mean, they give to the right owner.
So have they done a proper DNA matching for the father and the child?
No. There's nothing like that.
What's happening between you and the king? Why are you defaming him?
See, I did not. Because when my son was alive, we have a conversation with each other, which is mentioned that someone at so place have been threatening him continuously whenever he wanted to have show. So when the night told me that, and I said, okay, if you don't have outside, you're supposed to have in. You come back to Ikorodu. Let us make an arrangement to meet Ikorodu king so that maybe they can call the other side into order. Then I even report to there's somebody we call chief near our community there. I narrate the whole story. And I said we should be expecting the boy to come so that we can go together. That is the arrangement. But the day the boy came, he was having another thing entirely. He share rice, share money. So on getting to my house, a lot of crowd was following him. So we can't meet to meet the king.
So is that the case? Was that the case with the king? You want to come in here, please? I think you should come in.
Let's hear from Mr.
The whole case looks somehow shady. Let me start on the petitioner. Well, what brought about the petition? Because Baba is not the first person that will be petitioned. We still have like 2 or 3 of people clamoring for justice who are still in correctional center now. There is a petition that is flying around in which it was established, even with video evidences, that this boy was bullied. Because when a case like this happens, you have to investigate everywhere. The house, what happened to him 24 hours before, 48 hours before, even 6 months before, which could have an effect to taking away his life. So there was a petition that the boy wrote to Alagbonzo. Now, he mentioned certain names. And anyone that wants to speak concerning the petition will read out those names mentioned. So in mentioning that name, I think that is the name where...
Which name? Which name? Be specific.
Well, if I'm to be specific, because there is freedom of speech, but freedom after speech may not be guaranteed.
No,
Sam Larry was there. We have Obele. We have their names. And in that petition written by MOHBAD, he said these people keep bullying me, beating me around. And whenever they beat him, they say it's at the instant of Obelegushi. That it's...
Obelegushi has already issued a statement saying that Sam Larry is not a member of his family. He has no association with him. So how is that still an issue now?
We only call for the police to do proper investigation on this.
No, so when you say the bullying resulted around the death, the empirical facts on what caused the death is in the autopsy report you submitted.
Well,
I've read that autopsy report in full.
Okay.
There was no trauma or assault to the body as cause of death in the autopsy report. In fact, I think the father went to do a toxicological report in America. Well, what they saw was the presence of an antihistamine and a couple of other, things that they are used on him. So it wasn't a body blow. It wasn't a trauma blow and everything. Based on the same autopsy report that you people brought forward, I don't know the outcomes of the toxicology reports.
Well,
maybe all of that is still on.
The toxicology, the autopsy that was initially done, nothing could be could be nailed to death to. Then they carry out an autopsy, which we were told was done in America. Even before now, let me say this, at the end of the toxicology, the pathologist that came to the last inquest made a statement that cause of death could not be ascertained.
Yeah.
So having said that, even before then, we have been a bit doubtful of what the result could be because of certain circumstances that we could highlight.
What are those circumstances?
Fine. The exhumation...
And do you suspect foul play in all of this?
Well, the public suspect it. And
do you suspect foul play. Father of Mohbad,
I wasn't pleased with the result.
Okay.
Also, there's a lot of delay concerning that because
Hold on. The exhumation was done on the 23rd of September. On the 21st of September. And samples were said to be taken by the report that we have. Samples were taken on the 23rd. And toxicology normally takes 8 to 10 weeks because we have contacted various laboratories and we were made to understand that when toxicology, the duration of toxicology test in this particular case could take like 8 to 10 weeks. So, but we never heard anything after that September. The government, the police, the medical center of Lagos, they kept mute. We didn't hear anything. Not until when this man took it upon himself that, well, I need a voice. He had to go to Abuja. There is a human rights radio TV station, Berekete, radio station. So he went there, he narrated and sought for an assistance that please save me. They killed my boy and Lagos State government.
Who are the they?
yeah,
Who are the they?
you know, when the death is not natural,
Anybody
that is where we can say that because.
So you suspect foul play in Mohbad?
Yeah, it's not natural. I saw him 3 days to the death. He was eating. He was playing at the second day. He have a show at Ikorodu here. So even when I entered his room, I saw a cloth soaked with blood.
So, okay.
Mr. Aloba,
Yes, sir.
look, in a case of homicide where you suspect foul play, you have the right as a concerned party to go to court.
ìdúró ò sí ìbẹ̀rù òsì fẹ́ni tó gbódó mi o wàláì bàbá Mohbad ẹ má dààmú ara yín kiri bí ẹ ṣe ń ṣe kinní lórí ibẹ̀ TikTok yẹn ẹ máa lọ ṣe é kẹ máa gba fúláwà kẹ máa gba róòsì kẹ máa gba gbogbo ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé àwọn eléyìí yóò sì nínú àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀ àrígbàre wo lẹ́fẹ́ lórí fún àwọn eléyìí fún àwọn eléyìí tẹ́jẹ̀ wà lójú wọn yìí àwùjáre wo lẹ́fẹ́ wí fún wọn fún àwọn eléyìí tó ti gba millions of naira yìí àwùjáre wo lẹ́fẹ́ fẹ́ wí fún wọn nínú ọ̀rọ̀ wọn yìí náà ẹ̀gbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ wọn nígbà wo lẹ́fẹ́ sin Mohbad properly nǹkan tí wọ́n ti torí ẹ̀ pè yín fún nìyẹn ìgbà wo lẹ́fẹ́ sin Mohbad properly nǹkan tó fi pè nǹkan tó pè yín fún nìyẹn ẹ má jẹ́ ń parọ́ fún yín kẹ́ má bàa padà wá tẹ́ ẹ gbé Mohbad kẹ́ lọ sí wàláhì ẹni tó bá sọ pé kú Mohbad ò dùn yín ẹ sọ pé kó lu tiẹ̀ kó mú tiẹ̀ kó lu pa wàláhì tàláhì di ọlá inú fóònù mi báyìí gbogbo orin Mohbad ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ torí lẹ́sìn ọ̀rọ̀ lọmọ yẹn sọ sínú àwọn orin yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ gidi ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá ló sọ sínú àwọn orin yẹn èmi mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún yín gbogbo ẹ̀ Mohbad ní I hope you remember me I hope you remember me ṣé Wùnmí ever remember Mohbad gan ti rí wájú ó ní I hope you remember me ṣé Wùnmí remember Mohbad lóòótọ́ bàbá Mohbad ẹ kú òǹdí ìdò ẹ sin Mohbad.